32 matches, 16 teams, South Africa, showing you all the games, live with expert analysis, brought to you by Gamsel and RLG on GRTS. During the championships, you'll have a unique opportunity to win mobile phones, laptops, credit, and many more surprises. Just predict and win.
Oh yeah, it's real. The new RLG G51 TV phone with great internet allows you to enjoy browsing the internet and sharing with friends. Plus, the amazing TV experience where you can catch all the action on TV anywhere you are. The amazing G51 TV. Get one today.
RLG, proudly yours.
New year, new rewards. Replace your lost or stolen SIM cards for free. Gamsel, Yaibaram.
Match day 6 today, and from GRTS we welcome you to our first game of the day. It's one of the biggest games that promise to be very interesting. Yes. Nigeria, one of the powerhouses of African football, and the defending champions, Zambia, about to lock horns. Gentlemen, welcome. As I said, it promises to be a very intriguing game. Yeah. What kind of match are you looking forward to?
Well, thank you, Famara. And more the S. I'm expecting a very, very tight game. Okay. Of course, these are two teams who actually, drew in their first game. Okay. But I still expect it to be very interesting, and I think we're going to see a tough game.
In fact, that makes it more spicy today after both sides drew their first encounters. More or less, Nigeria once again, as we said, they normally flatter to deceive. I don't know if Pol Pot was able to hold them despite all the odds, and now this is a must-win game for them as far as I'm concerned. Is that so?
Yeah, a must-win game for both of them.
Yeah.
A must-win game for the Super Eagles and a must-win game for the Chipolopo of Zambia. It's going to be a very, very tough encounter. It's a repeat of the 1994 African Cup of Nations final played in Tunisia, which Nigeria narrowly won by 2-1. Okay. The then Nigerian side and the then Zambian side were very, very formidable at the time. Okay. Zambia came into that tournament at the back of that tragedy that struck the Zambian team.
Of the course of Gabon.
Yeah, in the course of Gabon. Okay. And then Nigeria also burst in with some of the best players in the Yakinis and the Amonikis, the Amokachis, you understand? So this time around, it's two different teams playing in this tournament. It's not the best of the Nigerian sides, although they seem on paper promising with a lot of talents that they have in them. Zambia also not convincing coming to the tournament despite being the champions, the reigning champions, but their build-up to the tournament has not been very, very successful, and their opening game also wasn't quite convincing.
Far from convincing.
But with both sides drawing, this is a must-win game for them, and that makes the game a cracker. I believe both of them will come out for the 3 points. Okay. So that's what makes it a very, very interesting game. And we have seen the team list that is coming, and we have seen some interesting changes on both sides. Okay. We have seen Victor Moses about to make his first debut for Nigeria in the African Cup of Nations. Fans were surprised not to see him in the last game due to a minor injury that he picked up, but I believe he has shaken that off. Okay. So he'll be in the lineup. Many people would be interested to see how
he's going to perform.
Yeah, he was one of the African stars in the EPL. Okay. We also see Emmanuel Mayuka, one of the stars of the last tournament, coming in the starting lineup for Zambia. So I believe we are in for a very, very cracking encounter.
Interesting. These are two players that are coming today who are very good. Moses, although he has never played straight at this level for Nigeria, but Mayuka was instrumental. In fact, he was Bonu Johnson's favorite player of the past tournament. What sort of difference, Famara, can each of these players do for their respective teams after seeing how they fared in their last game?
Well, first of all, you talk of Mayuka in the Zambian side. I think the reason why he lost his place was because, you know, he moved to England of recent, just last summer, and he hasn't been playing definitely regularly for his club.
Week in and week out.
Yeah, so that is one reason why I think the coach was trying to see the fitness that, you know, using some other options, but it doesn't work. So this is a game that you need to go for, and that's why he's bringing in at least for the experience. Okay. And when you look at Moses also, I mean, I'm not sure because I believe he had an hamstring injury before this game. That's why he was not used in the last game. And then now he comes into this game. But that's going to be a different setup. This is somebody who actually was brought up in England and did all his football. He never experienced for England. He had the chance to play for England. And unfortunately, he could not. And he never experienced the African way of doing things. Okay. So whether he comes in and delivers, it's another question. But I still believe that, you know, this is a side that is decent enough to go for. Okay. You know, when you look at the Nigerian side, you know, Zambia, we all knew, went into the last tournament, you know, being a little bit underdogs, and they surprised everybody by winning it. Okay. But the Nigeria that we used to know and the current Nigerian side is definitely way different. I spoke to a Nigerian brother the last time, and he was candid enough to tell me that this Nigerian side is not good enough to go for the title. Okay, we'll go for a break. Okay, you have something?
No, let's go for the break then.
Okay. We'll be back and then we'll have our predictions. Okay, we can move on.
Yeah, I just want to quite a little bit disagree with my colleague there on Victor Moses. Okay. I don't see any reason why being raised up in England could be a bearing on his performance. He has at least played some few games for Nigeria, even in the qualifying rounds. He has been a very good addition to the team. He helped them qualify. I could remember him scoring against Nigeria. Was it a couple of goals? And he has also been involved in some of their test games, and I believe him coming into drafted into the starting lineup today would boost that Nigerian attack. Yeah, and another significant changes to the Nigerian team is their captain Joseph Yobo. Most often we don't see captains being omitted from the starting lineup.
Are you telling me he's not featuring?
Yeah, he's on the substitute bench, so that is very interesting. We have seen.
Is that due to because their first game, defensive-wise, was not the best of performances? Could that be a factor?
Yeah, I believe so, because there were lapses in their defenses. We'll go for the next break, then we'll be back.
Okay, thank you very much.
What it takes to be a supporter. That's why we support you. Today changes with Orange.
In Africa, we don't play soccer, we live it. Supporters aren't fans, they're fanatics. And when a goal is scored, we don't celebrate, we roar. Standard Bank, an official sponsor of the Orange Africa Cup of Nations South Africa 2013. Standard Bank, moving forward.